Hello there, everybody. Today we have a little bit more pieces on the board than usual. White to move here and win this. Our pawn here is on his way to promotion. Can go one step or take here, both with a discovered check if we choose to do that. But of course, black will do everything he can to stop that. So we are a couple of pawns down, but anyway, we are winning this if we play it right. So, white to move, and you can pause the video now and see if you can find out how white wins this. Go ahead. And here we go. So, okay, we are looking at some interesting moves here. Let's just start with stating that moving the king here is totally pointless. If we go somewhere, black will simply take our pawn and we cannot do anything about it. Instead, we are 3 pawns down and will very likely lose this in the end. So we need to do something, of course, aggressive and creative. Just moving the pawn straight up, well, doesn't give us much. Black will simply take it, and we don't have anything. Yes, we can take a pawn here, and black can either start checking on e1 or take this pawn. Either way, we are not winning, of course, with all these pawns down. So now to the most interesting move, which is actually wrong. If we take here, it doesn't give us anything either. That's just a draw. We take it with a discovered check. That's great. But of course, black will go to d7, attack this pawn, and we cannot really do anything about it. If we ignore it, well, black can simply take it. And of course, this is not leading anywhere. And if we try to play queen f8, looks good, threatening to promote with a check. But now we have this little square. Black will go to e1 with check with the queen, and wherever we go, of course, he will simply take this pawn, and from there's no win. So we have to be even more creative than that. And the winning move is the beautiful queen e6. Now we are threatening to take here with a discovered check, followed by promoting. We are also covering down and protecting the e1 square, so black cannot go there with his queen either. So the queen is still blocked out. We are having all these threats, and black is more or less forced. Well, he is forced to just take our pawn. If he tries to escape with this king somewhere, we will simply take here, and it doesn't give him anything. We will get a queen next move, and 2 queens against 1 is of course winning. Maybe he can try to take a pawn here, go ahead with a check, and of course we just bring another queen into action. We can do many things here, but this is winning. I don't think we have to prove this. 2 queens are winning against 1. It's actually mate in 6 moves from here. So what happens then? Black is forced to take on d6. So we sacrificed our pawn, our promising pawn on d6. We just sacrificed it. We are 3 pawns down, but still we are winning. Can you see how we win from here? If you want to pause the video again, go ahead. Okay, let's take advantage of the fact that the black king doesn't have many squares to go to. So we start with checking on c8. There's a forced move to d5. And now, well, this pawn is in the way. And I will show you why later. So we start with taking the pawn with a check. The king has 2 squares to go to. Obviously, if he goes to d4, there's a mate in 1 here. He doesn't want to do that. So he goes back to c6. But we really wanted him on d5, so we go back. Another check on c8 and just bring him back. So what is the difference now between this position and the one before? Well, there is no pawn on f5 anymore, meaning we have some variation here that will bring us victory. So you want to have a pause again and see if how you win this as white? Go ahead. All right, here we go. Well, a check somewhere will, like here, will bring him back. And this check looks promising, but it's not giving anything. king comes to e5, and he will escape somewhere later on, and it's just not good enough. So we are not checking. We want to block the e5, so we play queen e8. It blocks the king from coming here, it blocks the king from coming there, and it also protects still the e1 square, so black cannot check with his queen, and it's still out of the way. And what we also do, except from blocking, is that we actually threatening checkmate in 1 on e5. And even if black moves his king, it's still checkmate on e5. So what can he do? Well, he cannot really escape this. He can try something uh, here to protect, but of course he will simply lose his queen. And from there, it's an easy win. And he can also take this pawn. So we cannot come to e4 with a checkmate. But we have the queen to a8 check. And it's a skewer to the queen. King has to move. And we take his queen. Queen against 3 pawns is still no match. It's an easy win for white. I think you can figure that one out on your own. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you liked it or not. Have a great day. Bye bye.